Hey everyone, welcome back to the Go4Ceo channel. I am your host, John Andrade. Today we're going to be talking about daily routines. Okay, hey, there's a million YouTube channels and episodes on daily routines. But I'm going to give you the perspective as a only child, father of 3 girls, husband for 11 years, and yes, entrepreneur, entrepreneur type dad. So, hey, I hope that you'll smash that like button right now and subscribe to this channel. Not only do I give you Saturday morning insights with your host, John Andrade, but I hope you've been enjoying or you will enjoy some of the great interviews of CEOs, founders, entrepreneurs of startups to 25 million in revenue, sharing with you their stories. And entrepreneurs, we're going to start bringing on entrepreneurs that are people inside of companies that act like a CEO. And ultimately, it's all about being driven by mindset. So let's get started. One of the things over the last couple of years that I've been able to do is learn from a gentleman, and I'll give him credit, Ed Mylett, the Max Out Nation. If you don't know him, check him out. He's one of the most pronounced or prominent speakers and just influencers in the social media space and in business in general in the financial world. So he shared a logic or a thought about splitting up your day into 3 days. Okay. If you've never heard of this, stay tuned. All right. Stay on this channel right now. Okay. Over the next 5 minutes or so, I'm going to describe how I learned to break up my day into 3 days to manage my only child syndrome, being a husband, being a father of 3, being an entrepreneur, taking care of myself, my family, my fitness, my faith, my finances, and having fun. So let's go. All right. So one of the things that I learned from Ed Mylett is the 6-hour work day times 3 in a day. All right. So imagine this. Imagine if you had 3 more days than other people in one day. Here's what I learned. You take 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. as its own full day, then 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. as another day, and 6 p.m. till 12 a.m. as yet another day. And you've solved for 3 days in one day. All right, let's go ahead and see what my daily routine is, okay? So at 6 a.m., I get up, usually about 5:55 or so. I get up, I start my day. What are some daily routines that I do within that day? I drink 32 ounces of water. That's the first thing I do. I wake up, I have a container right next to my dresser. I literally get up, I go over to my fridge that spits out the water, fill it up. I know it's 32 ounces. I then, sometimes if it's too cold, I let it sit, all right, because it's sometimes hard to drink that water right away. But sometimes if I let it sit, get it a little bit warmer, kind of room temperature, I down that water. Meanwhile, I'm also listening with my AirPods, right? Get some AirPods for yourself, wired or not wired, and listen to some meditation type sounds, okay? Some calming sounds for 5-10 minutes. And that's what I do, okay? I sit down on the couch, I drink my water, I listen to Deepak Chopra, some of the 21 Days of Abundance that he has a course out there. And I just take a day and he talks about just, abundance and bringing in that great spirit of understanding of wealth and of fitness, of finance, of all the things. So take something that you really enjoy listening to or, that you like to meditate on. Also, I give grateful thoughts out there. One of the first things I try to do is also share with God my belief that I am grateful for my family. I am grateful for the house I live. I am grateful for the opportunities that I have. I am grateful for being in good health. Those things. So that right there is about 30 minutes. So from 6 to 6:30, I really spend my day waking myself up and getting myself going. Okay. Most weekdays, the kids are in school. So when it's school season, from 6:30 to 7, I go ahead and start lunches. Yes. I am a man that is a husband and helps out with lunches. I get lunches going for the kids. If it's hot lunch that day, then I'm excited because I don't have to do that. and I switch to something else that I need to do, maybe prep the computers, maybe turn on the Wi-Fi and get everything going so that I'm ready also to start the day as far as business and job and all that type of stuff. So at 7 a.m. we wake up the kids, and then collaboratively, my wife and I, she starts to dress them. They get their, teeth brushed and wash their face and all that good stuff. All that meantime, I'm prepping stuff. I'm getting their bags ready. I'm making sure that I get dressed. I brush my teeth. All that type of stuff, gets going. And around 7:30, we leave. I drop off the kids. I'm home by about 8:15. Right now in 2020, most of us are working from home. This is actually my office, but working from home, you have to have yourself a set area that is yours, that you own as the intrapreneur and entrepreneur of your life. Okay. So when I get home, my wife has got her side of things of where she's ready and going, and I've got my side. And over the next 3 to 4 hours, I am focused on work. I am making calls. I am hitting those goals that I had set the night before or that morning. Okay. That's part of the routine as well. In that half an hour is maybe jotting down 5 critical things that I need to do. So imagine that you've been able to get up, concentrate, gratefulness, meditation, 32 ounces of water, get your kids' lunches ready, get them to school, get back, have a sector in your house that hopefully you can set up as your own little office and space. Okay. And start to work from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. Now, 12 p.m. Most of the time, right? Most of us have a condition in our mind to have a lunch type of time frame. So usually, yes, from 12 to about 1, I do take a break. But now this is my second day. Okay. Think about this. I just spent a full day in my mind from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m., 6 hours doing a lot of effective things, getting most of those 5 critical tasks done as well. By the way, shout out to Andy Priscilla for teaching me that as well. So I arrive at 12 o'clock and I feel like I've already had an incredibly full, energetic, and positive day. Hopefully that helps you, right? Then from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m., what are some things I'm doing during the weekdays? Okay. During the weekdays, I'm preparing lunch from 12 to 1, and I'm eating. We're working from home, so my wife and I have that meal. The baby, the 17-month, is still with us as well. So, probably feeding her. And then at 1 p.m., boom, that light switch kicks on again. I start business, my 5 critical tasks. Where am I at with that? Did I accomplish them all? What else do I need to do? How do I create momentum in my business or in my job? How do I get this thing going or that thing going? I start looking at some of the goals and stuff that we have, right? I have a list of things that I'm working on. So that next 6 hours is pretty awesome because now I have a second day. While most people arrived at their office or started in 2020 for their job from home at 8 a.m. or 9 a.m., they're kind of thinking of this as one day. This is my second day from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Now, at 3:30, usually I take the time to go pick up my kids. I take that half an hour to a 45-minute window, and I decompress again. So hopefully you've gotten a chance, throughout your days to take within your day of 6 hours, maybe 15-minute breaks to be able to decompress, to be able to do something different. I take, instead of out of the 6 hours, 3 or 4 15-minute breaks, I take that 45 minutes to go pick up the kids, usually is my routine. I get back around 4:30. I start finishing up my quote unquote 9 to 5 type time frame of job perspective, entrepreneur perspective, right? But then at 6 o'clock, guess what I get? I get another day. Do you understand where I'm coming from? This blew my mind that in 2019, I learned this, okay? 2018, 2019, I can't remember exactly when Ed came out with that video, but it was unbelievable. And I'll put it in the description that you could link onto, but he literally transformed my days from one full day of, let's say, 8 to 10 hours of really trying to work hard to splitting up my days to 3 days. So at 6 o'clock p.m. now, I've got some family obligations, right? Usually from 6 to about 7:30, I then, yes, ladies and gentlemen, I cook. Some people are like, "Yeah, you do the cooking?" Yeah, I do most of the cooking. From that time frame, about an hour and a half, I give my family a great dinner as much as I can, or order something, get things going. Also, spend some time with maybe a little bit of homework, all that type of stuff for that hour and a half. And at 7:30, my entrepreneur hat stays on, and we start to do things in the entrepreneur space as well. So I start to be able to, have Zoom meetings at 7:30. I go 7:30, 8 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock, 9:30. At 9:30, I cut things off. So I've had 4 or 5 Zoom opportunity meetings, right? For about 30 minutes with people that I want to talk to about either business or ideas, or maybe I'm writing, part of writing my book, or part of doing these Zoom, webinars and seminars and all these types of things. I've got these slotted areas and timeframes so that I can be able to do that. And my wife is putting the kids to sleep from 7:30 to 8:30. So from 7:30 to 9:30, that 2-hour space, I have 4 or 6 actually time slots to be able to do other business or even take care of myself with some of the things I need to do and make entrepreneur space. From 9:30 to 12 o'clock. Okay. Do I stay up every night till 12? Probably not. But most of the time, what's happening is I then take some water, relax a little bit, get into the zone about understanding what I'm going to do for the next day. So from 9:30 to about 10:30, I take that hour to clean up, to decompress a little bit. About 10:30, I will start writing my goals down for the next day. What's the next 5 critical tasks? And around 11 o'clock, we put the baby down and everybody's settled. My wife and I, we spend some time together for about an hour. We talk, we watch a good Netflix video or something like that. And around 12 o'clock or somewhere in between 10:30 and 12, we knock out. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. To see what a daily routine on the weekdays are for me, John Andrade. And then also Saturday mornings. By the way, this is Saturday, December 26th. Hope you had a great Christmas if you celebrate it. I hope you're having a great holiday. 2020, no, it's not been easy. But look, Saturdays are golden. So, hey, look, subscribe, smash that like button. And next Saturday, I'm going to share with you what I do on Saturdays to dominate the Separation Saturday. All right, Separation Saturday. Today you learned about 3 days in one, 6-hour slots, 6 p.m. to 12 p.m., 12 p.m. to 6 p.m., 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. And then next Saturday, I'm going to give you the video of Separation Saturday. Take care, everyone.